1 week.
Csöcs, majd hónap, hogyha hidegebb van, akkor megállunk.
Azt járunk mirás nincs.
Most nem állok, ez már meleg van.
We're driving around here in Vienna and electric driven.
Russisch Church. Oda is még elmegyünk.
Tudod, honnan?
Okay, this is the downtown of Vienna around. We're
Itt
driving
vannak,
around.
jelző ez.
And there's a
Innen, bum, bum.
boom, okay. We're driving right down this street, and this is supposed to have been a place where Hitler had stayed in that building, and the Americans had bombed this place over here. This is a place where Hitler had stayed at one time. The Americans came over here and really
Tudod,
bombed that
ott
thing.
voltak a flakkok, aztán akkor bum, bum.
Kendről lelőttek.
Repülőre, az aeroplánra.
Szó, ide,
Az aeroplánról, jó?
They were saying that they seen airplanes come flying over the top and bombing this place here because this is one place where Hitler stayed in Vienna.
Ilyen 6 van Viennában, 6.
But
Six. One at 60.
Nézd,
Akkor itt minden ablak oda volt.
a Windows.
It would have been.
hey, Ma, this is a shopping center down here in Vienna, man. There'd be all kind of stores here you'd like to go through.
What size shoes did people wear?
The only trouble is over here, Ma, I don't think you can read what it says on the stores over here. This is the main shopping center downtown Vienna. All kind of stores. I don't see nobody's pocket bulging with money here, so I don't guess they're gonna spend too
Van is
much.
shopping.
Take a real quick closer look down here. All kind of big stores. Yeah, on down, right on downtown. Seep.
New York.
Aha.
Der
Oh.
vermisst was, der vermisst was.
And we're still downtown here in Vienna, just backing up over here, gonna park. Boy, parking is almost impossible this time of the day down here. So we're gonna get on out and get a bite to eat. I had to take a picture of that, it was unusual.
This is our
So I took a pictures up.
That's your chancellor here
Yeah.
in Austria.
Here, look the street, you can park your car any which way you want to. You can park it forward, backward, any way, on either side of the street. Whatever way you come, there's a place to park. That's the way they park in Vienna.
Whoever goes first gets there first.
Whoever gets here first and whatever, he gets to park. Houses where Bela and Edith and Martina stay, and these are government buildings over here, all up and down the street. That's where we stay. And that's this over here is
It's up to him what he wants to do. Where's your mother?
garden.
This where we're at now is a real old castle. Okay, this place is a castle that was made by the Kaiser in the 1600s. In
1800.
in
No,
18
it wasn't made by the Kaiser, but of his general.
by the general. Okay, fine. And then he could look down here and also, what is that, Martina? What's that church way in the background?
Yeah.
I don't know, but
Yeah.
maybe. Was ist denn das für eine Kirche?
We looked
da?
this way.
Pardon?
Yesterday on top of the hill, we looked this way.
That's right. Was ist das für eine Kirche? The church belongs to the castle.
Church belongs to the castle. Okay.
See, there are some gardens where they had some gardens here where they had kitchen gardens behind the wall.
Yeah, on the other
I
side.
don't know where, but somewhere there were kitchen gardens. That's St. Stephen's Cathedral. So you could see St. Stephen's Cathedral from here. No, they are not. I don't think they are crows.
These are like crows in the United States, but they call these here ravens here.
Yeah.
And they are not like gray.
Great.
I don't know, somewhere
Take better picture of these ravens here if you can get a better color of them. There's something like they're crows, but they're in a different color. Okay, and here, take a picture of Ernie, Martina, and Bila standing over here.
Don't break your camera.
Okay, no, we won't break the camera. Take this picture better across, okay? Take a close-up picture of this.
you have
Look at that.
St. Stephen's Cathedral on it.
There's a better view right here
Yeah,
than before.
that's right. Because you see all the other hills.
Uh-huh.
I gotta learn how to work this camera a little better. So we got just a little problem here. See if I can get a better picture of these birds. Here they are.
Yeah. It's a tape. You put it in a VCR, it comes out on a TV. They're rebuilding all.
It's a nice castle, so. But it's a lot of money to rebuild them.
Oh yeah.
But you know that it already had the
I guess that's what you call a coat of arms. What you call that. Yeah, I know, but I mean the picture's coat of arms. Each battle represents each thing.
Trying to work the camera. Hopefully I can take some nice pictures at home. So I don't know. We'll see how this comes out. I might be a cameraman someday and maybe not. So that's all water. That's a lake. Yeah.
Do you see the small? Each statue has a small.
Those are all statues on this castle. They're redoing this castle. And this is a fence around it. Someday they're going to redo all of this here and get it all finished.
I see.
Take some little pictures from riding with the car, like going through Vienna. This is like going through downtown Vienna. Just take a few pictures through here as we're
And you
riding
see
around.
the Secession, that's the building with the gold top on it. In front here,
Right there. Okay.
right there.
Okay.
See?
Yeah.
Sitzt dann richtig, gell?
Got some heads and a gold cap on. Yeah, it'll come through here. That's okay. I got that. Okay.
Der Baum ist gerade davor.
You can't see nothing.
Just made it new.
I see it.
See? That house here. Can you see that?
Yeah.
They renew, how do you say, renovate?
Renovate, yeah.
Yeah. Or rebuild.
That's not. Stop.
This is a car dealerships in downtown. And there sits a Porsche. There sits a Porsche, Mike. There you go, as close as you'll probably get to one. There, Mike, this is the Hungarian Universal Studio up here.
No, it's.
Martina says no.
Ich find's doch Park. Da wir haben einen Parkplatz.
Ja,
Nein, die
Zero
stellen
in
rüber,
on
Martina.
this
Das
here.
nicht. Ich bleibe hier drinnen. Ich kenn's ja. Dort vorbeigehen, ich fahr dann weg, kann sein muss.
Now we're taking pictures over here, so if you German people will listen, you'll understand, because I'm not talking, somebody else is. Martina, what is this place?
That's the Emperor's summer castle. It's called Schönbrunn.
There you have it.
You know what Schönbrunn means?
There you have it. I take the pictures. Martina's going to say what it is.
I tell you what Schönbrunn means. It's beautiful fountain. That's the name of the castle.
So there you
But
have
I'm
it.
sorry, I don't think we can show you the fountain because they ran.
And I'm going to tell you what this is all about, folks. I'm going to get right down here over to the thing over here, and I can't explain it, but here you can see this here. Just read that all, and it'll tell you what this is all about. See here? Got it right on the old screen here.
That's the building up on top.
Ja. We kunnen hier een malang doen.
Ja.
Dat is gemeen.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Geen.
Uh-huh. That was a Russian's place up on top, Artie.
Was de laatste Austria.
You're going to like this here, because this is all pretzels of all kind here. Anywhere you want to see it, all kind of pretzels. Don't know if it will.
Was that a funeral carriage?
That's a funeral carriage.
That's what I
And
thought.
the last time they used it, it's I think about 3 years now, when the last Empress of Austria died.
Died, huh?
She wasn't an empress anymore. She was living.
This room
in
here is all
Switzerland or
full of
somewhere.
carriages. All through. These are all wax horses. Also on the other side. These are real small carriages here. Martina, what's these little bitty carriages? Martina? What are these small carriages here?
It's for children.
Oh, these are for children.
kids.
Okay. Okay. Jättekicken.
Just like the little wagons back home, you play with the kids.
These are smaller, right next to
Kids
it.
have ponies,
Ponies.
and they sit in that carriage. Not only the carriages, which is interesting too, is this. You see
The harness,
yeah.
all decorated, gold and silver.
Anybody likes harnesses, why, that's really pretty. Harness all over the old horse.
There's a prettier one on the white horse in the front.
It shows up better on the white horse. This is a wagon museum here in Vienna.
See those,
The carriage, wagon and carriage.
Yeah.
museum.
see those two there.
And these horses, they're all plastic.
Springs in it too. Pretty easy ride.
See if I can take a picture of this here. Let me see if it's gonna take or not. You can probably read it, hopefully. We'll see how it comes out when we get home. There we go. Maybe it'll take, maybe it won't. We'll see. Now this one over here looks like the horses run away. Then they put it in this emergency. When the horses run away, there's people grab a hold of that and then they go get the king emperor and they pick it up with the servants. I don't know. I'm just making that up. It might be such a thing. And this one over here is your super deluxe convertible here. That's got a no top on it. And you can even have it, and then you got your special lights on here. As long as you put coal oil in there, I guess they'll work.
Here's a sled with a bumper in case you hit something too.
That's when the snow comes to Vienna.
Snow comes to Vienna. Hey man, hey you kids, you ain't got nothing like this in America. Look at that. Look at that. These are snowmobiles. And they ain't got no motor, so you got to use your feet for your motor.
Like a scooter.
Nice one.
That's a nice one. Yeah. Yes, sir.
That's a sled Santa Claus don't use no more.
Yes,
It's a chain.
sir.
Chains.
Yes, sir. No more. These horses here, they're all made out of wax. And babe, look at this back room back here. Boy, I sure hope this camera takes good. Don't have no light. But it's really looks nice. Here's another spare one over here.
Hey, Artie.
Uh-huh.
Portable elevator.
Yeah. Now, this one here, if anybody, I hope I can get the details of everything on this. This here is amazing. Look at the wheels. Look at the wheels. Sheesh kebab. Boy, it's really pretty.
Yeah.
Gosh. I'll take a picture of these things if I can get them. I don't know if I get them close enough for y'all to read. And I don't know if they're English or American. If you can't read them, well, anyway, maybe I might have some German people look at it and translate it for you. And here's the horses. Boy, now this elaborate, man. I wish I had a light on this camera because if I'm not missing, catching all that, this thing is elaborate. Just something just amazing. See if I can get a closer picture of this. It's neat. Have to take a load of the wheel again. There it is. Man. Everything is so nice. Pictures up on the wall. Man. And there's a famous horse who would ever decorate a horse up like that to ride around.
That's the bobsled they used to race.
Jeez, kaboom.
That's the slide of the Empress Maria Theresia, where you have the Kreuzerhof.
Oh,
She's on the Kreuzer.
Oh,
She went with that
that's
slide.
Boy, I'm glad I found that coin. That coin that I found over the metal detector, that lady, that coin was made after roding this thing. Neat.
She rode that sled,
She wrote in that slide before the coin was made, because it's around
63. It's close. Close. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure it is. That's why they got somebody watching all the time.
Now this one over here, Martine, is a funeral one again.
Yeah, that's a funeral by Vienna.
Yeah, this one here might look a little bit dead on the picture here, but this is another funeral wagon. So. Martina says that people just die to go ride in this thing. Folks, right here in this museum here, we got the place over here that everything is slow here. But this here horse was so fast that he run away from his tail. So they put that over here in the museum. Carrie just got its doors open here, so see once if I can get a good picture of that so you can see the inside. Got the steps come down, real nice velvet inside, really nice tough work. Okay. Beautiful ornamental stuff on top with the lights in the back. People look like years ago. That's what they dress like here. Get away from the glare, maybe it'll take better over here, yeah. Okay. Right over here. This is your crosswalk over here. And the rule of the thumb here in Vienna is what you gotta do is kind of judge yourself. And then as the cars fly by, well, just run like hell to get to the other side. That's the rule over here in Vienna. There we go. You can see it up here, big Ferris wheel. Yep, there I got a picture of it. That's over here in Austria. This is the park. Something like Six Flags over here. You go and everybody goes.
It's commonly genauso wie
Right,
die
these
mit
are
den
Ferris
Oldtimers.
wheels. Just in case you can't understand my English, we got some German talking going so you can understand that.
You can have French fries here, Adi. No McDonald's, but French fries.
There's another Ferris wheel. It really goes by McDonald's. It's a town before we get to Unterwart. We drove from Vienna and then we came over here. Gas station there, and that's what you call McDonald's here. And we're just gonna go to work and we're gonna stop in here to eat for a while. And the first time I had McDonald's, me and Ernie, since we've been here. So we shall go. There's the hospital there. We're coming down Overport.
Nagy volt, mikor... ez az egész, nem maradt több. Oh, Jesus.
We're coming right down the road, coming right into the village. And the cars, they still flying like crazy. Here's the houses in Unterwart.
Ezek nem voltak még, ezek nem.
Nem volt itt.
Yeah, Lordy, this ain't the
Ott kint
same.
vannak a chipsik.
Yeah?
Ott a hegyen a chipsik.
Huh?
De innentől kezdődött, mikor itt voltál. Itt már voltam.
Yeah,
Itt voltak már. Itt.
It's old here.
Ez old.
Yeah.
We're going right down the main street in
Well, that's all there
Unterwart.
was, Artie.
Tractor, yeah. Just built up quite a bit. Coming right into town of Unterwart. There's one place of business there.
Nem sok old ház van,
Okay.
keves.
There's a church.
Ja.
A church, ja.
Uh-huh. But on one side, I went up with Wittersbad and then Unterwart. And the school was on the other side, if I remember right.
Oh, ja.
De most máshol
Just a
van.
little bit before below the church.
Das ist unser Haus. Amerikit van. Amerikaan zuid van.
The green,
Das ist unser Haus.
That greenhouse here
That's
is
our house.
Edith's wife, right over
Yeah.
the greenhouse.
Met dit koelgras.
Ja.
Over
Het
there,
neemt geen gate on.
put the gate, open the gate. and get
Open!
in. Edith and Beela's house. Got a shed back there and the old wood pile. And right over here, where we got the car parked, they're making a new garage over there. And then you go walk in the basement, or either you come over here and then walk up the steps and then walk into the house upstairs. Okay? Again of Edith and Beela's house here. Flowers here. Nice steps. Flowers. Walk around over here. That goes on inside the house. Comes out here on our back porch where we'll be spending a lot of time sitting out. Pop made when he came over to Bela over here in Unterwart, Maid's garage door. So there's the remains. See if I can get a closer picture of it. Yep, there it is. Okay, Johan. Bela, Ernie and Andy and his wife and Edith. So we're all over here at Andy's house in Unterwart. Okay, and that comes around over here. That's his barn. Through over here, and he has his chicken house back here, big wood pile, and all of the chickens. clotheslines over in the back with the flowers. And coming all the way around. Got a nice backyard here. Big house. And come around here in the back. Here's the kitty cat. Also got a little kitty cat. And that's weird again.
Look for that horse that lost his tail.
Yeah. We're in Unterwart again. And this is a cemetery. We walked that old road that we used to take through town. You could take a shortcut. I'm sure Wilma, you probably might remember that shortcut that we took down here. And back over in the back here, that's Rosal's house back there, and back of the trees is school. So we're going to walk around the grave now. We'll take pictures. I think you asked if we had seen Grandpa and Grandma's grave. That's Grandma and Grandpa's grave here.
Sabo.
Sabo. Yeah, Grandma and Grandpa. See a closer picture of it. There it is. Yeah. Fernandez.
Photos. It is. Yeah.
A few steps ahead and then to the left, here's where our dad's sleeping. Take a closer picture of it. 1898 to 1970. Yeah.
Rest in peace.
And thanks for everything.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Just stand there and I'll take pictures.
Here's Andy's.
This is a view from the cemetery here, just looking around Unterwart. We're going over to see if we can find Andy's grave. And here is the grave of their brothers. I'll bring the close-up
youngest brother.
shot over. You'll see it, 1932 to 1930. So
He was born in 1930?
he must have died the year that I got
40?
the,
That can't be.
huh?
Can't be 1930. I was born in 1924.
We might have a mistake here, but Ernie said he was born in 1920. Up at the cemetery right now, but I'm not going to walk up any higher because, boy, it's a warm morning over. They ain't had no rain over here for over 4 weeks, and everything is dry. And it's pretty warm, pretty well warm. You see around here, still go to the top, so I'm not going to go to the top. I'm going to walk down. Over in this cemetery too, there is a whole bunch of sables you can come and see, and you can see all kind of sables around. A lot of seepers, a lot of farkages. Here's a seeper there. The church walking away from the front door. And then I guess what best I can say is, Wilma, you probably remember going to this school. I don't know. You went right in that door over here to this school. I'll see if I can just go over there and take a few of the old steps that you probably run inside many a time. And it says right up there. So we just walk right up to the door, just like you used to. And then right over to your left as you walk in is the old pump water. It's still all original one. Or very possibly as a little girl you probably pumped that handle and got a drink of water. And looking around, naturally your politicians have to put their sign up there. And that's where the church is at up here. And then to your left is a cemetery. So I guess, Wilma, you could probably reminisce and go back around. I'd take a drink of water here, but Andy says the water in Nemio is not good. So I think what I'm going to do right now, where you jumped around on these steps, I'm going to sit down because it's hot. And we walked. And I imagine as a little girl, you probably sat down here where I'm sitting right now. That's Andy and Ernie there talking. So I'm just going to sit down here, sit a spell, and rest up a little bit. Your one. Okay, this is Mom's sister. So, and then that's the director, man. Last time I was here, he had a stroke. So let me see if I can get this focus right over here. There you go. Now I got this further away. Sit over here. So, okay, you're one. They only live about 2 houses away from the church, and the house is right up there. So they want us to come in and drink a little bit. So we're gonna go in the house for a little bit. So over here, we're at Roosevelt's house, and who them people are? Just tell who the director is.
This is the director. This is Joschka.
Okay, Joschka over on to the right. Okay.
This one is Rosa. Grandma.
Okay.
Maradjat. This is Irene.
That's Irene.
Irene,
Okay.
the daughter of the director.
Okay.
That's Andrew. How do you call it? Andrew.
Andrew Sabo.
Yeah.
Okay. And then there you got everything. So you know, you could explain it better than me. So we did the job real good.
Here's the church.
The church.
See it?
Yeah, I explained that, so I did real good on that.
We can go upstairs, then you can see the graveyard.
Yeah.
We've been up there this morning.
All right. Yeah.
The church ground, but this is still all new. Just a short distance from the church. Over here in Untervort. And here they got the new school. As you can see, I'll take the kindergarten. This is a new school here.
Jó, azt otthon meg lejátszák a családi körbe. Úgyis.
And then right that sign over there, if you can read it, shows right direction, the corner of the town. It shows Oberwart, Budapest, gives the directions over there. How you can go to leave town. It's only about 2 blocks away from the church. Andy's daughter's house and husband over out Budapest. And right over here on the side too, you see Muchie made all this your ironwork in front. Pretty flowers all around. And flowers. Okay. We're gonna go to the back over here on the side, and we're gonna work all around. By golly, there's even a bird. The bird is really rare to see one there. See what kind of bird. If I get closer, if I take a picture of him, he looks to be real tame. And there he goes, there he goes. Okay, we got a bird in the picture. Walk around the back of the house. Got a nice big backyard. Here's the garden. You garden lovers, flowers, sunflowers, tomatoes, and oh boy, some kind of trees. I would say it needs water. Tomatoes, more sunflowers. Man, this is exciting. Oh, and here is the pigeons. How about that? Look at this. These are nice pigeons here. Sure, a lot of them. All kind of pigeons. How about that? Pigeon there on the ground. Pigeon there on the ground. Pigeons everywhere. How about that? It's nice. Oh, that's a pretty one there. You don't like me. And I'm gonna walk past. Oh, look at that pretty tree. That's a pretty tree. Back of the house. Here. Nudge tree. What one? There it is. Another nice tree. This back porch over here is what Muchie was an iron man, but he made all the metal work around the wood over there and put it all together and mounted it up there. And it was Muchie, the one here in Unterwart that died. So that was Muchie. I didn't know about it. All real nice work done over here. Look at the nice cabinet work. It's really nice. Coming into the kitchen. And here we are. Everybody. In the kitchen. So. This is Andy's daughter here. She likes to be on the picture. Kitchen.
Perché poi togli anche
See, real pretty chandelier up there if you can see it. See how it's lit up? It's neat. This is their living room here. They, everybody over here builds big houses. It's really big. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
This is like more or less like a workshop going around into the back. And then over here is their automobile, which is a late model one. So, and here's where they store the wood. Store the wood in the basement. And here's some birds too. Hey birdie, let's see if I can go to work and take a close-up picture. There's the birds. Of course, I'm for the birds. It's neat. Over at the train station, we was over at Andy's house and bringing an old gentleman back. He's going back home on a train. A little bitty train right over here, and that's what he's going to get on. Now going down the street here, and there's a village up in front of us over there. And as you can see, the vehicle we're driving in is a Mercedes-Benz. And me and Ernie is both had the opportunity to ride in a Mercedes-Benz, and I had the first opportunity, being that people can't understand English. I had the opportunity of letting the fort do the other day. We all went back to the next town over. You got a flea market here in town. This is more or less what the flea market looks like. Over here, there's a lot of cars stacked. It's all pretty well about the same what's in America. Around over, we got it up and down the street. Nice cool shade tree. I would say basically, actually over here, you see a lot more better stuff because it's foreign. But it's a flea market. Everybody has a little stand here, puts it in the trunk of their car, and then brings it all out, sets it out. The barter prices, I ain't bought nothing yet. I've been looking for about a half hour. Outside of Hunter Ward over here, not too far away, right for the flea market.
You're in Oberwart.
It is in Oberwart. And also this was the hospital where our father had died. Over here at this hospital. It's a big hospital. So, continue on down the road, and we're just driving around visiting different places, so there'll be more better pictures ahead, and I'm also saving a film for some better pictures. We came into a village over here that's a real old-time village way it was years and years ago, right over there. And we're gonna go walk around, just stick around, and I'll take pictures here and there. There's all kind of old wagons and stuff over there, old-time implements. I don't know if this thing will take it, but there also is some wine press and vice versa. Village here, up here in the top. See if I can focus this a little better. There you go. That's a little better now. You get back. I had a little bit too close over there. And right next to it is a place where you can go sit down, have drinks of any kind you want. We're just horsing around a little bit, so we got everybody over here. It's Freddie, Bila, and Ernie, and the little old horse. I mean, he's little. He's little, like a Shetland pony. He's small. So it's 12 o'clock here, and this is a big, huge park right over there where we're at right now. That was next to that place where we walked around that old village. This has been here for almost 200 years. The park has. But actually, the only thing you really see around here is Mercedes-Benz. And I guess those cars must be all just like Chevrolet back home. This park where we're at right now, see if I can get a close-up picture over here. Yeah, it shows it real good. It says 1864 to 1902. This is really a metal detector's paradise here, but ground is just like concrete. You couldn't even dig nothing. We're coming to a place right over here too. We're just looking down the scenery. Pretty near every top of the hill that we get to, the scenery is really nice. See all the buildings over there, and you see the churches. You can see pretty well much of the town. We're just in a car, but we're just on the hill. It is over today. And right up ahead, you see we're coming into the town. So I'll see people walk alongside the road. The first thing you ever see around here is when you come to these little towns and church. You can see the steeple. As they come into town, all the towns are first you see is the name of the town, and it'll show you the speed limit in every town, and whatever's in town. And then you see the houses are all pretty well all about the same. Actually, if you see one town over here, the way we're traveling, they're all pretty well like the same. As you get in, it tells you which way to go. That's exactly. Over here, I forget what town it is, but you can see the roof of it. Well, now I'm gonna take a picture right up here. There's some storks up here on a chimney. Oops, pushing the wrong one. See up over here? There's two storks up here. In the very next chimney over, go over it and you follow, and there's one stork up there. That's pretty neat. It's interesting. Real old castle, as you can see all around. That's where we parked. Got a nice parking area. But this is a real old castle. See if I can walk up over here. I don't know, this one here looks like it must be occupied with something, so I'll inquire around. See what it could be. That's where we came in right there. So we should take a shot up there again with him. Starks are on top of the castle and on the chimney up there. Okay. You can see here what the thing ahead and see the church. First you can see all these towns that we come into. Seems like we all got a church. And you can see this is a Mercedes-Benz garage. Today is Saturday. Oh, it's just hot all over. They had 5 weeks of here with no rain. So you know what we've been going through. Me and Ernie's been holding up real good, so we'll see what's going next town. What is it, Ernie?
The name of this town is Hell.
Hell. The name of this town is St. Catherine. Driving along. Right, we're in a position right now where we can see about 3 little towns if we get up here on a little bitty hill. You gotta watch out over there coming around the curve. But you look around through the cornfields. Over there you just look and you see all kind of towns around. And the first thing you'll see from way up here is the church steeples. But you look on down. I don't know if you show it here on the video, I'll see if I can pull the church steeple. Look at it all over there. You can see the villages. Right now we can see about 5 different towns down over here. The name of it, you can see what it is. And there's the church over there too. So about the first thing you do. See a church. You come to a crossroad like that where you gotta look both ways. You don't have to stop. And these are what the signs look like when you leave a town. You just gotta cross and walk through. And then as soon as you leave the town, you look on down. You pretty well see another village. They're real particular front yards. They got flowers. For every house, they got some kind of flowers or decoration. That's a real important thing. I don't care if you see them in the front yard or else you see them on the house windows. All these people around these little villages seem like all the flowers. One house looks prettier than the other with the flowers and the fences they got on. These towns are more or less typical. As you see the design on the buildings and whatnot, they're all pretty well all more or less like the same color. The buildings are all pretty well about the same. Actually, this people over here got a real nice fence up over here. Actually, you see one of these little bitty towns are typically they're all pretty well the same. It's really pretty. Come over here, there's like a playground. There's a lot of these villages, if you've seen, got a glimpse of it over there. They all had little bitty villages or playthings for the kids, ball fields. But over here, they mostly like soccer. You hardly ever see any kind of sport except soccer. Most important thing now is soccer. Go into this town. Right now, you might say we took a back road. We'll see what we're going to. Back road, well, you don't know where we're going to end up at. So. You ever see take a Mercedes-Benz down through the back road? Well, that's what we're doing here today. Let's see, that's like we're coming back from civilization now. It looks like we're coming back to civilization again. Pretty fence. Some castle over, so we're going to try to see. Gate's closed, but we're going to see if we can go to work and get in there and look around. Where this castle's at over here, the gate was locked, but we was able to go through that gate over there, so we're going to see once. So I'm going to stay in the back door. If a damn dog comes out, I'm going to be the closest one to the gate, so we're going to see what happens. I see chairs up ahead. Looks like
Oh,
somebody
geez,
might be living there. I don't know.
Andy?
Over to the left, that all looks pretty well dilapidated. I think Ernie's getting scared of me. He's cutting his way back, so we're going to see what happens. We don't know. Ernie said he's going to stay way back. So I'm going to take a picture of this way back here. Man, if this is an old castle, the road goes back there. Don't look like it's pretty well maintained, but there is chairs out here. So I don't know. I see a TV antenna along the building. Hey, how about a castle with a TV antenna? How about that? That's pretty good. Up there you can see the roof, and yeah, there's also Stark's nest on this one over here too.
Somebody lives here.
And here's a car here, so somebody's here. Let's see what we got here. Walking up here on something. We'll have to ask him, see what this is. It's like there's a castle there, and this was the water around the castle. That's what it was, yeah. There's the main, we're getting to the main part of the castle now. Big tree. And at one time, right around through here, there was all water through here. So I'm kind of taking it up against the sun. Hopefully it takes all the way around here. But this is old. It's been shut down for years. The old place looks like. So I'm going to save the film. I'm way ahead of everybody right now. They're all back there looking at the old barn. I ain't seen no damn dog shit around, so evidently there might be no dogs, so I'm going to venture out a little bit further by myself here. And I'm more or less on the side of the castle right now in front of the moat. That's really interesting. It's pretty. Looking all the way back around. This is the old horse barn. Right over here, it goes all around. So, the back side of the castle, but I don't know what this building is. It looks falling down, and old boards are still all raised and whatnot up over there. Now we're coming around on the other back side of the castle, and by golly, you can even see a fruit tree growing back over there. Two in the woods are remains of some kind of old building. I don't know what in the world it could be, but you can see remains of an old building. And then right down the road to hell it goes, but I'm not going to go on down there. Right now, too, here, them damn mosquitoes are awful damn bad over here. Jeez, come on.
Artie, look at this.
Yeah, I got a picture of it.
I can see it better here. Right here.
I just killed some kind of a damn bug that bit me. See over here in the side. Goes this old castle. Round over that you see. It's like some kind of antenna out the window there, but I don't know what kind it is. I think people live in there because outside there's quite a few cars there.
There's a car in the garage over here too.
Ernie says there's a car in the garage. Actually a castle now. Just going backward around. There's still old buildings back here. Remains of old doors. Looks like people stored wood in a lot of places in here. Whole bunch of little bitty holes in there, and I don't know what these could have been. Up and around through there. But you can always see there's flowers around. Then you come back over here. See the old castle, the roof. And it's about 100 in the shade here, so a pretty hot day today. This is the front of the castle here, how you walk in. Big brushes here alongside. This used to be a draw gate here when the water was here. I'll just go to where I ain't gonna walk up to them and see if I can see what it says up here in the front. Zeroed in. That's what she looks like by the door. There's a castle here that we just showed you over here, and we seen a sign back there. And I got to ask Ernie again, how old is this place?
It was built in 1400.
Built in 1400.
Which makes it 594 years old.
594 years old.
Yep.
Mekin ne dvuna nisne do tlebetat nie otvana tablo.
I did. Yeah.
Otvana tablo.
Yeah. Yeah. Dad in front of us was hungry. When I was here last time, nobody was able to go over there, but being now the way things are, why people can go across over to Hungary with no problem. And we're coming to a place where some big politician lives. We're just going by. And as you can see right ahead, picture, you can see all kind of towns all around there in the hills. And around there, and over to the right, you can see the road. So we're in this area through here now. Everybody can pretty well go around, drive as they please. Everything's wide open around this country here. People can park any which way they want to. They can park this way, they can park that way. And all you have to do is just go around and the tractors go down the road. Got a nice style church sitting right over there too.
John Deere.
There's a bank. So we shall save some room. Everything looks so pretty. Got real good scenery going up over the hill. I hope they're not going right against the sun now, but we can still see pretty well. Again, way up there on the hill.
Az Austria katonák, túlsóval még a Hungary. Dante, itt volt a hátán.
Itt volt a hátán.
Ja, itt volt a hátán. 25 év. Nem lehetett átmenni.
Lots of scenery. You can see it all around through the hills.
Túlsó felé ott van a Hungary. Itt benni van a Pinko.
Down the valley is the river. Hungarian soldiers were on the other side, and Austrian soldiers were on the other side. You couldn't come across. They were red, and these were Austrian.
There's like a little river down over for 25 years. One side the Russians was on, and the other side was other people, and they wasn't allowed for 25 years to go across. They could walk across the creek. They couldn't walk across the creek. And one looked at one another, one side and one on the other side. We visit a lot of little bitty towns, whatnot, and it's just a little bitty house, you might say. The vineyards are up there, but we're finding different places, the best bargain prices, and you can see in the trunk, we're getting a pretty good supply. And actually my metal detector's with me. But we're getting the best buy of wine that they know of, and they pick it up and they buy it. They say it's the best price, so I don't know. We're just going along for the ride. So we're seeing a hillside here. Real pretty scenery. Cars go by, whatnot. If anybody see these pictures, you really have to see it. And Wilma and Tommy, you're going to have to come over and see this in person. You'll see by these things on the trees. I mean, whenever you see these on the trees, there's two different places. Oh, there it is. Well, you can buy a wine over here. Cellar door. I see. I don't know if you can see the barrels in there, if I'm going to get enough light in there, but I'm going to try to see if I can get enough light in there. Might be able to see some of the barrels. It's in here. There's some barrels in here. Looks like looks like it got a real good reflection light if I can see it in here. But this is all kind of barrels back there. And then down below here's where the bottles are. That's where they make wine. As you can see, the door's got a great big key. It's all double locked. And we go back out here, and you can still see the Mercedes-Benz is still sitting there. So as long as it starts and runs, we'll go to the next town. The vineyard restaurant to eat, and this is out here on the back porch restaurant. You see the hillside over there. Really nice scenery around here. But you can either sit inside here or else you can sit outside. So we're all sitting outside over here. And there's Martina waving everybody. As you can either go on the inside. Inside is real nice sitting through the Ladies coming out, take care of everything. It's real nice in here. Sit inside, either inside or outside. Here we're gonna barter stuff. We're gonna go sit.
Well, yeah.
There's no time left.
Azért mondom. Inkább you seeing what it is?
And we met Grandpa's brother, and he's still living yet. And I'm going to zero right up on him. Right over, he's talking to him. Right over, this man is coming over looking at us with that thing. He's taking a picture to us, and that's Grandpa's brother. And that's a sable also. So, and then we got a neighbor there, and then Bila, and them all over here. While we're waiting to the neighbor girls over here, little kids over here, taking pictures of them. Here.
To see his curls.
Girls, that's what I seen. Yeah, really have girls.
Kör, ja. Alsjör, Oberdorf, meg Eisenzicken. Sieg.
Ja.
Ez körjegyzés.
Ja, de körösmű
Úgy van. Most csak már Eisenzicken van itt. Oberdorf az már önálló. Szóval maga, már van jegyzőség. Nem? De nem sok óta.
Nem sok volt?
Építve. Győrök, György.
Akkor György
Építve.
akkor nő volt a
Ja. 1850-ben megvette egy Lujpespek, ami öreg apánknak az öreg apja volt. De érdekes, a Szabó rokonságból is második dédöreganyánk Lujpespek volt.
The museum here, the old time beds and the little kids' cradle. And the old, real nice pictures. Different things that actually hung in the houses when people was in here. Old swords and old cuckoo clocks, such. Dishes up on top of the cabinets upstairs. And then you got the light, it's original type light. And you got your dishes and your chairs with the pictures on the wall, naturally. Everything real religious in all the homes. They usually had some religious stuff around. And remained just some old pipes. We're in another room here. Old time lights, stuff in the window. Old time lights. Dishes that are old. And here, I don't know, it's awful dark. The camera may not take them. Old milk stools. And then right over here, you have a collection of old coins and rings. Maybe I'll get over here. Oh yeah, old time money.
I'll try to see if I find one of the old ones you got.
Okay.
Anything that old?
Here, see it in, it ain't gonna take a good picture. It's too
There
dark
are
in
old
here.
ones too.
And, we got a lot of old antique stuff here. See, I'll have to zero in and hopefully it takes good. The old fire engine, whatnot. And finally, then the old fire engine, the people's headset. They look more like, well, you might say soldiers' hats. The old collars off the horses, whatnot, up there.
They take the wheat from the ends of the straw, they cut it off.
Here you can see the fireman's hat real good hanging up here on the top.
It was a stick
And also
with a piece
hanging
of
here on
leather,
the
and there
side.
was another stick, a round stick on it.
And there's he's pointing to the horn. Sounded that, and then there's a fire. There's a certain kind of signal they gave for the fire. When people in town heard that, well, that's what they'd get. And then here's an old time sled. Hopefully it's dark in here. Hopefully that the picture will come out real good.
They are in another house
Ja.
because there's
So-
another
Das
house.
ist ein Lazarettbett, original vom Ersten Weltkrieg, für die Ballamarisch hat uns das jetzt zusammengeklappt war. Ja.
That's from the First World War. It's
This
a
is the first-
lazaret
Yeah.
bed.
It's still original.
Das
It's
lässt
an
sich,
original one.
Yeah.
lässt sich,
Yeah.
das soll er
Couch, yeah, it's a, then you have to go,
Ja.
Schaut ziemlich bequem
that's the first original couch from World War
aber,
One.
aber so geflickt, da
Ja.
siehst du das.
Our father's picture's not on that.
No, that's too old.
Ah, okay, ja.
So von 17, 18, 87.
Naja, ja, ein bisschen so toll noch gerockt, ja.
Aber der war ja nicht von 1887 König. Der hat doch erst...
When you turn it off, style pottery and dishes or whatever you name
That's
it
in real old one.
that they had in the olden days. See if I can maybe back the picture off a little bit. Hope not. I guess I'd get it all in here.
You know, I need one for my
So-
flat.
You need one, ask them if they don't want it.
So,
Martina sagt, das sind Geschosse vom Zweiten
Ja, das
Weltkrieg.
ist...
reason I'm not saying that because I don't know what the hell I'm looking at. Just what you see is what you are. They'll tell in different language. From the village of Punjawar.
Ja.
This is they're all antique stuff that was around used over the years. I hope it shows up on the screen at home on the TV because some of this really looks pretty. And down below is some of the old bullets they found laying around the woods after the war. Right over in the corner there, there's a real big one. So I'm wagon and farm equipment that they did spare,
Ja.
tongs and whatnot.
Ja. Na, irgendwie
Remains of some old oxen farm,
Ach so, die Leute.
harnesses,
If the neighbor said, "You cow shall not
and
step on my
back at
ground,"
the other wall,
they
if
had
the
to
picture
use
takes,
that
you can see
with
some
one
of the
wheel because the
thing that they used years and years
he was
around.
allowed to
Yeah.
step on his ground.
Remember this place here, this is the Pinko here. Here's where that water wheel was and where wasn't supposed to swim, but I understand when we as kids snuck up here and went on a board and went swinging. Now they're standing where the water had run across over, but they put a bridge across it, and I guess you see them indicate that's the way the water
This is where
went.
the water went.
Yeah,
The water wheel is right here
water wheel is right there.
on the other side.
Water wheeler's still laying here right up against the building yet still. The building here is what they sharpen the saws with. Here's remain lumber yard. That was a lumber yard here after the
Gotta go around it.
gotta go around.
Can't go around here.
Building here is where the wheel was, and what we're standing on right over here is where the creek actually was, Pinko was, but he diverted it. As you can see way over to the side, it's not like that anymore. Time has changed everything. Oh, there goes Ernie again. He's trying to make the water run again. Village. You can probably see the church in the distance over there. This is from the Pinko area here. You can see it up over there. Bring it up a little closer. That's the church in the village further down. Muchie's son, Muchie had passed away. It was right that somebody had passed away here in the Germany under, I didn't know who in there. That was this boy's father. So right now we're getting ready to hop in Freddie's car over at Will and head out to Hungary. So we need to use our passport again today. The pictures, letting us through. Yeah, he's letting us through, never even checking the passport. So we
up
left
here,
after
they
they
check passports.
So the second one, yeah, these are two gates. We're coming into Budapest now. We got another gate up here. We're coming through here and check our passports here. I'll just leave the camera until I get over here up to it. So we're only a short distance up here. And over here, And on the way back, it'd just be opposite. We come to the first gate with Germany, you don't have to. And the second time gate, they check the car and they check everything when you come through over here. And I'm gonna turn the camera off and I'm gonna hide it. 1.5, maybe 2 hours ride over here in Hungary. We finally arrived to the place where we wanted to go. Went to a restaurant. We didn't even know where it was going, but there's cattle and whatnot. And this is what the place looks like here. Looks pretty good. So we'll see what it looks like inside. We'll take the camera along in. The restaurant looks like. Everything's good. Real nice restaurant. They got upstairs and all that down here. So looks like they got a table ready for us over here. So we're gonna be eating I don't know what. But I survived so far, so I guess I'll probably survive later on. Hopefully. We're all sitting down over here. We're just eating our soup. Everything is real good. Food's real good. Everybody. Date is 793. Now the date is wrong. I have a question about this one here. That is not right. And everybody you can see is eating real hearty. Everything is good. All real good. Right in the corner there, we also got a salad bar. Ain't much of a salad bar, at least it exists here. So, I think the soup is cool right now, so I'm going to sit down and look up the balcony and see more like downstairs. See what this place is, what I like over here tonight. See it all real good. And this is the top side. Big apartment houses up here. But it's a real fine hotel. They have real good food here. So, I sure hope I don't have to pay for this, because boy, I tell you what, there won't be nothing left on my Visa card if I had to pay for all this food. A little different treat today. You hear that the German music play, so I just left the screen on just so others were going and listen to German music. Kitchen bit friendly. You can hear that German music as we're going right on, right down the highway. We're returning from that place where Rosa took us out to eat dinner. We're on our way back now. It's awful hot out there. Still no rain for about 5 weeks. Then dry. Not a very good announcement. That's the way it should go down here. The trip that we were on today, we spent all day down there. It took us about, I guess about an hour, 30, hour, 45 minutes, 123 miles where we went with, we might say, it was across the border into Hungary. A little bitty place in the middle of nowhere, guys starting out. It's a real popular place, good food, good drinks, and it's a well-known area. Many people travel out over there, and some of them come over to stay for over the weekend, sometimes even a week. Now we're making a turn here. You can see we're going down the line. Town. That's the name of this town right here. Now we're stopping. We're coming in on another little town.
Yeah.
What are you saying?
The markets are all here in Blue Woods. This is the place where we was.
Is that Blue Woods in the market the other day? Pretty good size building.
There's the housing and everything.
You also see you're picking up some music. That's your gas station out here. Going through, but really don't know what it is to this little village. I should say little village, pretty good size of it. Oh, out there, the kids are. You can see soccer. Along the way here, it says a restaurant, whatnot, and you can see it's a pretty nice little town. And we come around, and you can see the scenery around through. Really nice scenery around. Oh, we're gonna get to the sun. Come back around. We're gonna go inside and get a drink. Deal here. These are of some wild pigs, whatnot, that really go through the woods over here, and the sheepskin and all that stuff. They're actually for sale right over here. Pretty baskets. One gasket's prettier than the other, as you can see. A lot of items here. They got a lot of baskets. Umpteen oodles of baskets. All kind of pottery. Beautiful. All kind of stuff. Take away a picture of it all around. Check again, we're going to be leaving Austria. There's 2 checkpoints we have to go through with our passports. The first one don't take too long, but generally the second one that we get to, we have to go to work and get out of the car, and they check the car all over. And it takes maybe 5-10 minutes. We're coming up on the first checkpoint now, leaving Austria. So that's the first checkpoint, and we have to get the passport, and hopefully it don't take too long. I'm just going to shut the camera off just before we get there so you don't see it. This time they just breezed us right through. So just down the second road now, this is the one that probably we have to all get out of the car. They'll probably check the car over, and heck knows what they're going to do for us. Hear different stories. Now we're in Portugal, so we're back. Yeah, we're back in the country now. We got nothing to worry about, so we're gonna shut her down. So we're coming back in town. You can see this overlord. You can see right on the hills. I'm taking pictures. Really a lot of villages down there. You can see. Hopefully you can see it. Maybe not. See. On this picture, I'm going to put a closer picture where you can see the hillside. As long as we're going over here, lots of little villages all around the hills. This is pretty smoky. There on the hill, part of a castle, right up on top. You can see a good view of the mountain over the castle up on the hill. That's real neat. That is real neat. Up on the hill, way up on the mountain. There sits a castle. An Unterward. That's one of Frankie's bank of 3. Frankie takes, Josie takes care of 3 banks. Okay? This is a lady that you went to school with. I don't know if you know it or not, but that's the lady, this is the house over here.
Én voltunk tanulókban, de 70, amit nem tudtam rajtokban. Persze, mert ott a fűrünk.
But Wilma, there's a lady over here that we're going to take a picture of right now. Move that bottle away, Ernie. Take that bottle
That's
away.
a bin here.
Wilma, this lady over here, I'm going to take a real good picture
Vilma,
now.
gyere Untervázra, alsó őrbe.
See again?
A barátnőd Mariska mondja.
Igen. No, you're one. Okay, Wilma. Be sure you listen to that, because somebody's telling you they're waiting for you to come.
De
Okay.
biztosan a jövőre.
Igen, see, ő mondta.
Tudod, a leállság a televízióban...
Kors van, meg egy, hol is van a leján, de minden kettő van itt. Itt kettő van. All both of them are here. Az jó, az jó. Mercedes-Benz Valley, and we're leaving Budapest. We're on our back on our way over to Vienna right now. Later, straight a little bit before we get back to Vienna. I'll take either shot up picture closer over here so you can see it real good. Okay, then I'll back it right off. This is Maria's house here where you can see. Come right around. Underneath one. Up this one. There they are. Beautiful house where they live. Akkor left, so we're coming to a little bitty town. After we left Maria's house, we're going back towards Vienna, but we're taking a different way back. So we got some film left, so I'll be taking more pictures as we're going back to Vienna. You see the church is over a tree. A lot of nice scenery going back. The main road is going towards Vienna, and we're at their airplane factory that was underground, and a lot of troops, they say that a lot of troops on this road was killed, bombed by the American planes. A lot of people on this road. Route to Vienna. Really nice scenery over here. You can see these little villages are going back. That's the place over. I don't know how this shows up on the screen. Come from a car here, it looks really nice. All around the village, all the way around. Real nice scenery.
Good dick, ja, hoppas jag.
Every place you look is all pretty well the same.
That's all.
Like over in the United States. We got some construction going on up here. We have to go around it. We're in a neutral town here. Nice scenery as we're leaving this town over. I don't know how it's going to show up on the screen, but just ride your car and get everything. You see way another village way in the distance out here. Interstate. This is what your interstate is. See if I can zoom it up, bring it a little closer.
Kippikuppcheck för Jan och la kumpitak na buji.
So way up there on a mountain, I was zooming in. We're going to.
Ja, vi kör trender, ja.
We're gonna go up on there. We'll take a little bit of side road off and you can see it.
Ja, då tar vi dem avifrån.
Good distance away. It'll take us about
Ja. Nej,
5 minutes to get there.
ingen
It's
tomma
way
ner.
up on top of the mountain, so I'll see my whole save the film, take some better films from over here again. Down at the launch, if you notice on the side, you can park your car any which way you want to, this way or that way. There's no rules or regulation. Just wherever there's a parking place. Well, I got a real good picture of the castle up here. Around the curve. Yeah, we get pretty close now. See if I can get a shot up here over there. Now I got a good picture of it.
Joko száll annyi?
No, ez jó. Ez jó, Freddy. Nem kell. Jó van. Kell. See? Up here in a little place up here about a castle, little restaurant like. We're going to go over there to stop and get something to drink till we continue on down the road. Looks like a rock quarry down there or something. Over here. Get something to drink. When you have to go for a bathroom, I tell you what. Some of these, if you're your sight's bad, it's bad. Ladies. And over here, bathroom, this is your identification where you have to go look for a bathroom. But your castles generally look around if you want to go visit any of these castles around Germany, around over here. This one here is more or less well preserved. Some of them are in a condition where nobody lives in them and they're falling down, and yet there's other ones that are partially restored where some people are living in them, and then the other ones, well, they're just dilapidated, and I haven't seen one that completely was residence. Standing up here going downhill on by the castle. I'm gonna see if I can zoom in a little better, maybe get a better picture. I don't know how this is going to show up on the TV. Everything is real far away here, as you can see, so very possibly I'll scan this first by bringing it up closer, and then going back, well, I'll show you just the way that I see it. This is just the way I see it here, so I don't know what it's going to show up on the TV, but that's what this place here looks like. Yep. Okay, and they're all waiting in the car for me over there, so we're heading on the way to Vienna. It'll be only a short.
Münchendorf. Münchendorf. A Castle Francia wurde das, ja. Immer schon so, genau.
This is one of your local cops over here in town, you have a motorcycle. You look right over here, I'm gonna zoom right in if I can. There's McDonald's over there. What kind of building that is, but it's a big building. Oh, there it says right over there. You see right up here? Zoom it up a little bit. There it says. This is what one of the McDonald's looks like. Down here too, on the side, just full of billboards. A lot of places around, you can see they're doing all the construction. Right up there, Coca-Cola, that's a real popular drink. You have all kind of drinks up here for them. Coca-Cola, Sprite, anything Coca-Cola way. There's quite a bit around the neighborhood. McDonald's here. That's what it looks like. Got bumps here, that'll slow you down. You gotta drive like this. We must have drove maybe for 10 or 15 minutes through town, through the suburbs, whatnot, before we really coming to the main port. Right there where it's cozy in around the church over there. Well, that's about the center of downtown.
Det är Schönbrunn då, ja. Titta på fälgarna, Schönbrunn man.
Very good, very good.
Just walk on.
Hey, regular street cars are on trucks over to run electrical. This is a railroad station down here and the bus transfer station. You see all the people staying.
Willkommen daheim wäre wahrscheinlich zu sagen, du bist zwar in
Also Kennedy-Brücke, NRW. Kennedy-Brücke, ja.
Some of the sites in Vienna that you be driving through, you'll see.
Trotz dieser Temperaturen war der Kabarettist hingerissen, obwohl...
Am Anfang muss ich sehr ehrlich sagen, habe ich mal schwer getan. Das wirkt ein bisschen so wie Halde auf der Müllhalde. Es ist ja das Ganze so als Restverwertung konzipiert.
Die artistischen Leistungen...
Ja, ich kenne die Wand.
Right up in this building over here is where Bilo works. Right over there. Pick him up. That's where he works.
Ich glaube, sie war das einzige Kind heute. Ich habe mir gedacht, Zirkus nehme ich sie
Bilo
mit.
works there.
Aber ich glaube, es hat mir trotzdem gefallen. Gleich wie es beim ersten Mal bekannt habe, ich erwartet, ich habe es immer in der Tasche.
Mit diesen akustischen Effekten hat der Schandkurs aber zusätzlich wäre Handtuch und Reinigungsmittel nicht umgesetzt.
Ja, besser.
Also Wasserjoghurt, fast voll Augenburg.
Sissi Kraner war aufgrund ihres Sitzplatzes in der ersten Reihe besonders exponiert. Hier haben 2 Blechclowns eine volle Ladung verpasst.
Da komme ich her, statt vom Himmel komme ich vom Müll.
Begeistert dafür stand Profi Willi Neuner, der schon Hollywood mit seinen Effekten verblüffte. Besonders der Motorradfahrer hat es ihm angetan.
So gezielt, so eng.
big beetle.
Átkerülök itt? Átkerülök itt?
Look around, see if we can find a place to park. It's real crowded now. So I don't know where he's, can't find a
Megint csak egy ember van.
parking place. The dealer works up there.
Hát már korábban itt vannunk.
Na, Rosa,
Gondolok, mindjárt jönünk hozzá.
By the office where Bela works. This is a National Cash Register building here in Vienna. You seen the outside was impressive around through here. Here they stand. That's Bela and Freddie. Yeah. And Ernie. Some of them you recognize. So, see plenty then. Which it means nice. Okay. See if I can take a closer shot, whatever these decorations are. They call that art, so I thought I'd better bring it in and show it to you all. Got offices around.
Megmondják spion vagy, megmondják spion vagy.
Hey. Okay. Restaurant here downtown Vienna. I don't know, you sit down, maybe it costs you maybe $80 to $100 to eat over here. So I was told that maybe we just pass this place up. So we're gonna have to go get hungry and see if we can find a McDonald's. About an hour or so we're just walking around the block here. If I can zoom in on some of that stuff so we can see